Actually, I'm the co-chair with Bruce Cater from Suncor Energy. And the way BSI has always worked, we've always had basically a chair and co-chair with a private person being from industry and then more of a public person being from the community side. So last time it was Archie Kerr from Lanxess and Gary MacDonald from the Chamber of Commerce. And that's always been very positive in terms of getting that balance between industry and the community side. I see some people here who know a lot about BSI and maybe others who know less. The genesis of BSI really came out of some work that was done back in 1985-86. We had plant managers from Suncor, from Imperial, from Lanxess, Bear at the time, that decided they needed to learn a little bit more about sustainability beyond regulations, government regulations. And they went to Toronto and engaged in a sustainability course. And when they did this course, they thought, we need to share this beyond our own corporations. This is much more powerful than just doing this within the confines of Lanxess. So through Dean Anderson at the back there, the Sarnia-Lambton Environmental Association put on a workshop. I think it was basically over 2 days on a weekend. We had about 65 people come out, and that's where BSI really started. And at that session, there was not just industry. Again, there was a good cross-section of people from the community. The vision for BSI came out of that meeting as building a hybrid green community for the future. And for me, in my job, that was really important at the time. We had a lot of people in Sarnia-Lambton who were saying we need an image campaign. And my attitude was always, we need an image campaign, but more importantly, we need a product development campaign. And product development is our community and making our community more competitive. And that's been focused on the 3 stools of sustainability, which is the social, the environmental, and the economic. And in the time I've been here, and certainly since BSI has started, I think that we've made some substantial inroads within the community. The St. Clair River is pretty close to being delisted. We have sewer separation projects that have happened throughout the county. We have programs like the circles that have been developed through the county, Rebound. We've seen private organizations like the Chris Dawson Foundation build new buildings and embrace. So I think across the community there's been a groundswell of activity on the 3 different areas of sustainability. Economically, we've moved more to a biohybrid industrial complex. We had the announcement this week that Bob Bailey mentioned around succinic acid, but there's also been methes, azul fuels, woodland biofuels is going to be moving into the research park later this year. So we are starting to make economic headway that way. Currently we're in a tough economic time, but we are making progress. We are holding our own. In terms of who is BSI, BSI is not a membership organization per se. We have a steering committee, and on our steering committee, so I don't miss anyone, because I know that if I just say it off the top of my head, I will. We have Bruce Cater, who I mentioned from Suncor, Tony Hanlon from Lambton College, Tom Thompson from Nova Chemicals, Sandy Marshall from Lanxess, Ron Van Horn, County of Lambton, Lloyd Fennell, City of Sarnia, John Barnfield from the Industrial Education Cooperative, Dean Anderson from Sarnia-Lambton Environmental Association, Gary MacDonald from the Sarnia-Lambton Chamber of Commerce, Sean McKnight from the Urban Nature Center, Malcolm Boyd, who's, I guess I'd call him independent. He's with the Friends of the St. Clair River and been involved with naturalization, and Paul Sabatini from Imperial Oil. And then we've had other people engaged on different committees like alternative energy. And going forward, I guess what have we done since our incorporation, since our beginning? We've put on about 60 seminars within the community, and these are seminars to address big industry, to address small industry, and to help the individual. They do things like solar, how to reduce your own personal carbon footprint. We've done things on the agricultural industry, and one of the things that we want to do this year is also push more of that stuff out into the county, because a lot of the activity so far has been in the city itself, and we do need to be more inclusive as we are a county-focused organization, not just within the city of Sarnia itself. We've held 3 annual forums within the community, where again we've brought together a lot of people within the community to discuss and refine what the priorities are for the community around sustainability. We've done a number of projects with other organizations such as the Community Roundtable and Serene, and actually recently this year we worked with Serene, and now Serene is being incorporated into the BSI. We will maintain their directory and their activities. We have supported things like Art Walk. So we've been pretty active in terms of trying to build a sustainability footprint within the community. Going forward, with the money that we have, we've been able to put in place a new staff person, Monica Shepley over here, who will work with Mikey and Mike Nelson over there, and Cole, who's a student. So they'll tremendously add to our team, because one of the things that people know, you need people and you need resources to be able to make things happen. The key priorities for the money that we have is to support the county and the city with the community strategic plans that they are undertaking, to put in place a benchmarking exercise for the community, to continue with our seminar series. We hope to put on 18 to 20 seminars again this year. Each year we've held an annual energy forum. We'll continue to do that. And the other thing that we've done is Suncor has been very good to Lambton College and very good to BSI. The building that we're in is the Suncor Sustainability Center, and Suncor donated $1,050,000 to Lambton College a couple of years ago. And this building is not just BSI; it actually also houses the Sarnia Lambton Environmental Association and the Industrial Education Cooperative. But those 3 groups work very closely together. And we, through BSI, have always facilitated the Suncor Sustainability Awards. And we actually have an intake right now that just ended in terms of applicants. But moving forward, we want to broaden the recognition within the community to be more inclusive of large business, of small business, and of the different types of initiatives that are happening in our community with sustainability. So we need to have broader recognition. And these guys are doing a great job, and I'm almost thinking of it as a sustainability religion, because I see new pamphlets here. I see we got a new TV when I came in the door there. We have our website that has a lot of information on it. So a big part of it is implanting information. There's a pretty active program on the go with the schools. There's a naturalization gardens being put in local schools, and it really starts not with us old gray guys, but with the kids in terms of really the best chance of sustainability moving forward in terms of the footprint. Am I missing anything in terms of major initiatives? No. I think pretty covered most of it.
I think so.
And we encourage people to become more involved. And as we move through the year, we have more resources now. We will be rolling out plans so that we can get more inclusiveness from the community.